Hello guys, welcome back to 1878 Blues. Another defeat at Anfield for Everton, 2-1 to Liverpool. In the early kick-off, not at it at all in the first half. Pretty dismal display on and off the ball. Very predictable. The crossing was terrible. And I just don't think we was nasty enough. Listen, Liverpool got a very good team. They've got two teams basically, which is credit to them. They've spent the money well. They've kept a lot of the players. Obviously, they are one of the biggest clubs in the world, unfortunately. So not many players would want to leave that club where they are at the moment as well. So I was a bit surprised of the drop-off in the second half because I don't think that was really down to us. I think it was down to them. From the way I looked at it at the game, I think they just sat back and waited and go, come at us. You've got nothing going forward in terms of strikers. And then you've got Michael Keane and Tarkowski at the back who are slow. So just, sit back and we'll counter-attack. And unfortunately, they didn't score anymore. We took control of the second half, if you could say. We had a few half-and-half chances, nothing major. I don't think Alisson really made a save, to be honest. I can't really think. Collected a lot of crosses though because we're fucking shite at them today. Till later on in the game it got a bit better, the quality of crosses, but Liverpool deserved to win. Should have been probably 4 or 5-0 up first half in terms of how they played. I don't think they had major chances, to be honest. I don't even know if Pickford saved anything. Maybe one save, I can't remember, but they just dominated the first half. It was not great from us, to be honest. The goals are very good. There's nothing to complain about too much there at all. But some, in moments where Michalenko was playing Ekitike on side, like little stuff like that can happen. And the quality of the finishes were good. So you're having Birches and then Ekitike. So I said it'll be 3-1 Liverpool. I couldn't see us picking anything up, to be honest, despite how they've been. I thought today, to be honest, I thought all days on how we could be so positive about our squad. I just thought this could be a day where we get really, we go back to earth and get beat 4-5-0. That was my fear. Which you shouldn't really have after the positive start we've had and the changes. But it's just typical life of an Everton fan. You'd think that way. Well, certainly I did. Unfortunately, it didn't. I did predict 3-1 anyway, and it could have been the case if Liverpool, done better in the counter-attacks. But we played better in the second half. That is all you can say. We did commit a lot more players forward, which is nice to see. We brought some attacking options at the end. I feel like we just had nothing to lose, but I felt the substitutions are too late. Just gonna Gay's goal was great. Honestly thought he was going to blaze it over the bar, but got really good contact on it. Top corner, Alisson no chance. And Liverpool held out, to be honest. A few nerves in the crowd. And we just didn't take advantage of it, and I just couldn't see us doing that, to be honest. I just think we really are missing a striker. But it's hard to get these days, people are going on about it, but who could you get in? The prices that are going, who's going to want to come to us? You can have the price all you want, you can pay the money all you want, so where's the player going to want to come to you? You might not want to, so we're not in a position of anything major at the moment. The biggest thing is we've moved into a new stadium and Moyes has solidified us. But that's not enough for some players. So when you're getting offered Champions League football, just maybe a club who's maybe offering a little bit more on wages as well and agent fees and stuff, it's never going to happen. We haven't got the budget to whack out 70 million for the striker. So we've got what we've got. Again, in world football, there's not many strikers out there who, you think of maybe a top 10 list, but then after that, it's pretty basic strikers. There's no one class. There's no one up and coming is really good, which, you're going to have competition from the best sides in the world. So we've got what we've got. Bally's going to take time. I just think physically though, and I know he's the word is there, but he's kind of just not lackadaisical, but he's not that aggressive type of footballer. And in a derby, you needed it. In a couple of moments, he just lost out on both of them. Again, he had no service, but I think he had the chance as well, and he had some cross coming across the box, and I think Jones got the vital touch. Otherwise, it could have been a tap in for Barry. But yeah, Better wasn't great again. Better's not. Listen, if we all got this hype or hope that Better's going to come good one day, he's not. He's a basic footballer. He works hard. He seems to love the club. He gives it all, and I appreciate that he gives it all. But it's not. He's just not good enough, and we should be higher. We should be looking higher than him. Everything's not going to get done in one window, unfortunately, but it's just shown today what it's like to have very good strikers and mediocre strikers, and that's the difference. And not really just the difference as well. Liverpool have got a lot better team than us. That's just obvious. But we didn't get hammered. You know, you always want to come out of it at least not getting hammered. You know, not lucky, but winning the game again by like a goal, just a singular goal, is frustrating. But, you know, that's what champions do, even though it's hard for me to say that. But yeah, what can you do? We can't expect everything to be completely positive this season. You're going to have some hits and bumps in the road, which we've always said. At least it wasn't at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, so they couldn't claim being the first team to win there or the first team to score, you know, to add to their trophy cabinet or add to their succession over Everton. So we've got the Anfield game out the way, so it's gone now. I don't have to think about that for like another year. So I'm happy in that respect. And we didn't get battered. And we played decent in the second half, but again, I think that's more down to Liverpool just backing off, really. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that's how it looked to me. I just couldn't, I don't know, the tank wouldn't run out for Liverpool. I know they played midweek, but they've got a lot of players in that squad who they can rotate and do a decent, reasonable job. So, yeah, we move on, crack on. Another defeat. It didn't hurt as much, to be honest. It was a bit frustrating because I just wanted to fucking score against them and get a point. But like I said in my match preview, I don't want a fucking point anymore. I want to win. I want to win at Anfield. I'm not fucking sick of drawing. Or, you know, it feels like a win for us. It shouldn't. With Everton Football Club, we should aspire to be higher. We should aspire to compete against these sides. And we did today, but we, again, losers in this fixture at Anfield. So it's what it is. There's no point going on about it. It is what it is. Just swallow the pill and move on. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.